welcome back. So glad you could join me again today. Welcome back to my kitchen. We have another new great video for you. We are making carne asada. That's right. And we're using soy curls. If you haven't heard of these, they're a little wonder product. I get mine from Butler's, obviously on Amazon, the easiest place to go. I'll link it down below. Welcome back. Hi, my name is Vicki-Lynne, guys, and welcome back. Obviously, you know why you're here. You're here for a great new video. So we're going to start this one by getting our soy curls rehydrated. So these are just, let me try to open them over here. They're not on the mic. Sorry about that. So these are just dehydrated soy curls. And they are a wonder. And all we have to do is hydrate them or rehydrate them. So I have some hot water here. They're super simple. Now I have tried doing this several different ways. I'm just going to grab a little extra hot water. So that was actually boiling water. I'm just going to add a little extra. So I have tried hydrating these with already the marinade on them, and that didn't work so well. So I'm going to hydrate these. We're going to let them soak for about 15 minutes. Okay, so our soy curls have rehydrated. Now you can see that they're all nice and soft and rehydrated. So now what we need to do is we need to take all the liquid out. Now you could squeeze them, dry them out. That's a lot of work. So what I'm going to do is put them in a milk bag. Fine, this is the easiest way. If you have easier if you just put them in. If you have a cheesecloth, that's good too. You could use a tea towel if you don't have a nut milk bag. I just get mine on Amazon. These ones are like nylon, so they're really easy to clean. And then what you're going to want to do is just squeeze all the liquid out. See all the liquid coming out? So now that they're hydrated, we want to take as much liquid out. So when we make our marinade, the marinade will have a place to go in so that we can get that beefy flavor, faux beefy flavor, of course. We're going to let those hang for a minute. Now, while our soy curls are hanging and drying out a little bit, we're going to make our marinade. Super simple, big bowl. We are going to add in 2 cups of water. We're going to start with a beef stock. And non-beef stock, obviously. So I use 2. I usually use not beef cubes, and this new one that I've tried is the KC Foods, which is really good. This one I like just because you can use as little or as much as you want because it's powdered base. Both good. So if you're using the not beef cubes, you would use probably like 2 cubes. This is like 2 teaspoons, it says, for 2 cups. And that's why I like, so you can adjust. Because I want this to be extra beefy, so I'm going to probably do like 3 teaspoons just to make it extra beefy. I'll link these down below. Again, Amazon, easiest place to find stuff. And you're not running around to 400 different stores. So to that, we're going to add our garlic. And as always, recipe will be down below. Super simple. Garlic. We're going to add some soy sauce, some vegan Worcestershire sauce. Hope I said that right. Probably not. Some molasses, So I know that Whole Foods Worcestershire sauce, the 365, I think is vegan, and I think I have Annie's, which I know is vegan. And to that, we're going to add some vinegar, just white vinegar, nothing fancy. I have some tomato paste, because every time you open a can of tomato paste, you never use it all. And we need about 2 tablespoons, which that is probably 2 tablespoons. And don't you worry, I am going to rinse that out and reuse that bag for the next time I use tomato paste. All right, what else do we need? We need some orange juice. And we need some lime juice. So I've squeezed some limes. I need 6 tablespoons. So that was, what was that? 4 limes. Okay. All right. Where are we going now? Okay. Lime. We need some mushroom. What do you call it? Mushroom. I get mine at the Trader Joe's. They have the umami mushroom. So for that, we need 2 tablespoons. This one's dry, so we need 2 tablespoons for these. It's going to give it that umami flavor, depth of flavor. There we go. A little bit of balsamic vinegar. Checking the recipe that I don't forget stuff, because I do. 2 teaspoons of balsamic vinegar. And then our chipotle and adobo sauce. And we want that finely diced. Lots of spice here. This is going to make it very, very spicy. I think I'm going to remove some of the seeds. It won't be that spicy. Add that in. Let's see if I can get some of the sauce out. Okay, let me just, again, my glasses on, make sure I don't forget anything. We have our spices. So we have some cumin, coriander, and some cayenne. And then we're also going to put in our jalapenos. I am going to use some cloves. Now my jalapenos are really big. I normally call for 2 smaller ones. They only have really big ones that look really nice and fresh. So I am going to just use one. And remember, if you don't want it hot, take the seeds and the membranes out. I'm just leaving a little bit of the membranes out, taking out the seeds, and we're going to dice this super fine. This is going to cook down. So what we're going to originally do is we're going to take our soy curls, we're going to brown them in a pan to absorb or to cook out the moisture and let them brown a little bit. Then we're going to add in the marinade, and then we're going to let that cook into the soy curls so it gets creamy and dreamy. Okay. And all those flavors are going to absorb into the soy curls, and it's going to have this beautiful sauce. And you can use this on tacos or make a torta sandwich. You could use it as a main dish, a side dish, whatever you want. Again, I'm going to do this nice and fine. You could also do this in a food processor if you want it super fine. Okay. And our marinade is done. Let's just stir that around. We're going to let that hang out. And we're going to head over to the stove, and we're going to get our soy curls crisped up. Okay, so our pan's hot. Put our soy curls in. We're just going to keep those stirring around, guys, for about 15 minutes. We're going to let them brown. Medium-high heat. As you can see, they're starting to brown. You want to keep going. You want them nice and crispy. Okay, so now you can tell that they're all nice and brown. Oh. Put those back in. We're going to add our marinade now. So they're nice and brown and crunchy. That's what we want. Crisp it up a little bit. Now we're going to stir in our marinade. I'm going to give that a stir. Now we're going to let our marinade simmer. Or soy curls simmer in the marinade until they absorb all that marinade. And we'll let that go. This process now is going to take about another 15 minutes. Just keep an eye on it, give it a stir. Okay, so as you can see, our liquid is slowly reducing down. That's exactly what we want. This has been about 5-7 minutes. We're halfway through. Just keep stirring it around. Just continue to let it reduce. And we're packing all those soy curls with that delicious marinade. Hey guys, did forget to do about 1/4 cup of cilantro. Add that in now. Of course it's on the recipe. Of course I forgot it. Wouldn't be me if I didn't forget something somewhere. Okay, now you can see all that marinade has been absorbed into our soy curls. Now you could have toasted the soy curls even more. All preference, personal preference. deliciousness in every soy curl. Totally absorbed all those delicious flavors. And we're all set to put that on a taco or a torta. So I'm going to make my torta, and I'm actually going to caramelize some onions. We're going to get those going in the frying pan. Actually, I'm just going to cook them all. Bring those up on high. I'm just going to cook those down. So we're just browning those. Get them nice and caramelized. Get them cooked down. Now usually on tortas it's raw onions, but I like mine cooked. It tastes better. I'm going to add a little splash of water. Just because I'm not using any oil. I'm just going to lower the temperature so let that cook a little bit longer. It's going to be nice and tender. Okay, so our onions are cooked down. Just going to transfer them to a bowl. And we're going to let those chillax. I'm going to add our Carne Asada. I'm just going to warm that up. Okay. We're just going to give that a couple of minutes in the pan just to warm it up. Okay, so now our Carne Asada is all warmed up. We're just going to put our bun in because we want to toast it. We're just going to put our bun in, let that warm up. We want it to be nice and crispy. Okay, so we're going to build our sandwich. First our bottom bun, then all of our Carne Asada, vegan of course, all of our soy curls, all that goodness on there. The other half of our bun, all nicely toasted, look great. Make sure it's all on there. Next thing I want to put on those beautiful caramelized onions. No torta is a torta without some fresh cilantro. And then to top it off, a little salsa verde. Give it a little kick. There you go, guys. There is your vegan carne asada on a torta. Give this one a try.